So, like I was saying, Billie Jean is not my girl. All right.
Yep.
She's just a
But
girl.
sweet, remember, you gotta
that I'm
put
the
that
one.
ointment on every day, 5 days a week.
She just thinks I'm the one. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I keep cutting out, but I'm sure you said something very witty and funny, and everyone laughed.
Nope. You have way too much faith in me.
I'd rather
Hi,
have
everyone.
Mary Jane.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. Hi.
How's it going?
No.
Welcome back to another thrilling episode of Ardenfell, Winter's Candle, where winter is fast approaching. Oh, guys, do you realize... I should point out, so to everyone who is watching this at home, because I hope to God you're at home,
Don't date this episode, Squeak.
I dated it. I totally dated it.
No, they're like up in like a tree
No, they don't
house
know.
or something
It could be
like
for
that.
any reason.
Yeah, like even after Corona's gone, I really just hope you guys are at home. Sipping a drink of some kind. We are going to be entering a bit of a what we normally call them time skips. It's not really a time skip, but we're going to kind of move the story forward a month or so while we do things. But that means that we're going to be quickly getting to November. Oh, poor little Arthur. It is currently October 8th. Soon
Yeah.
it'll be November 8th.
Oopsies.
My niece's birthday.
So, would anyone like to give a recap of the last episode? I know it's been a few weeks because things have been kind of crazy in the world today. Does anyone feel confident enough to give a recap on that session?
I can.
I feel confident, but I have no idea what.
That's why we love you.
I'll
I can
take it.
drunkenly say it.
Okay, here we go. So, we woke up with a super dead, multi-headed something. I don't remember. So it had big teeth. Anyway, it's the false Hydra dead, and we were just like, wow, that hurt my ears. At least I did, and then everyone was real sad for a while. And then we left without really addressing most of the sad.
Yep.
Because we just don't want that anymore. And after that, it gets a little hazy. Oh yeah, the mirror got stolen.
Yep.
Oh, Maggie. Poor Maggie.
Maggie forgot to take the mirror with her, and then that gosh darn multi-lady person, multi-lady.
She's got a lot of teeth.
There's a lot of her to go around.
That's her party name.
She was just like, ha! I took it, and here's a piece of paper proving I did it. Later.
Here are the peepers.
The paper. She took, and then we're just like, shucks. She has a mirror, and then we went over to the other person who gave us the mirror, and like, good news, she took the mirror. Bad news, Hydra's dead.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I don't see a flaw here. Keep going.
Alright, so I probably remembered everything perfectly so far.
You're doing pretty good.
And then she was just like, oh, Maggie, thank goodness you gave her the mirror, but shame on you for killing the Hydra. And then her punishment was to continue partying with us.
That's absolutely not true. She stayed behind.
No, Squeak, you don't judge Piff.
No, if I get anything wrong, tell me about it. Alright, so apparently she stayed behind because she killed the Hydra, and that was not the thing to do, as everyone knows. we then went home.
Piff,
What?
do you need a hint?
Yeah. Can I phone a friend, Squee?
Yes. So Maggie was left behind, and you guys were asked to go speak with Lady Celine, who wanted to
All right.
have a chat.
Also,
Oh,
Dolma's
yeah.
parents broke out.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Dolma's parents were given not amnesty, a pardon, so that they could leave the jail. And when Dolma went to go give him the good news, oops! They had already handled the issue on their own.
So everything worked out and everyone's happy, especially the guards, because they're no longer annoyed by a freaking weird elf boy trying to get with a married lady. So that's all good. I think there was like a hole in the wall or something, but after all of that, just I think we threw a small party for their escape with the guards. And no, I'm telling a story. Thank you. I was telling a story, Criana. Jeez. Anyway.
What did Criana do?
She disconnected for a second.
Sorry, my audio keeps cutting out, so it's like, I can't understand what's going on.
So we left. We went to Lady Celine. We were just like, hey. And she's just like, what have you been up to? And like, oh, nothing much, Lady Celine. What's that big picture behind you? She spat in our faces like, you rolled too low. And then...
Jesus Christ.
Fuck you, you get nothing! You rolled
Get nothing!
I
Hey,
am more impressed that she managed to take one spit and hit everyone's face.
I know.
yeah.
She
What a
magically...
camel!
Hey, Criana, if the audio issues are causing too much trouble, I can put the server back to Central.
Oh, no. I think it's just my headphones. I think
Okay.
it's just bad. I think my headphones are just bad.
Sorry, guys. I'm
Okay.
making a post-time skip Maggie.
Okay.
We then all agreed that that the other lady, the one that was a trusted advisor, was a bitch. And I think that's when the episode ended, right? Is that how the...
Kind of. Close enough. Take your inspiration, you bastard.
What?
I'll fill in a couple of details here and there, but you got it, more or less. Sheem did try and come in and be a part of the conversation. She was politely but firmly asked to leave. You were congratulated on your efforts against the False Hydra, and Lady Celine has decided to start putting a bit more trust in you guys. Apparently, she's been accused in the past of trusting strangers way too quickly. I don't know where that comes from, first campaign.
Yeah.
But, she's wiser now and has been far more careful with who she trusts. And she wants to gain your aid in attempting to track down Sky's journal, which of course is a bit of a problem because the location of said journal is locked away in a crystal that has been stolen by Xanathar.
Wait. The location to the journal has been locked away in a crystal.
Yes.
Yeah. What did I say?
You said the actual journal is inside of the crystal.
No, the location to it.
Okay, good.
Correct. And you have been asked to stand by as one of her best spies, whose name at the moment escapes me. I will look that up in just a moment. It has infiltrated Xanathar in an attempt to recover it. However, seeing as Xanathar is a very dangerous individual and very careful, this could take some time. So she has begged that you stay close until such a time as you're needed. She has also acknowledged the fact that she can be notoriously difficult to reach. And has given you guys instructions to go meet with one of her newest merchant vendors to pick up a sending stone. This merchant you can find on the docks in a traveling cart, and was told that you would know them when you see them. Can you not see my drawings?
I can't
No.
see anyone's
No,
drawings.
I saw the Maggie.
I
But
saw
you
the
can't-
Maggie.
You can't see
I
the
can't
drawings.
see the
on
drawing on Maggie. No.
I can.
I can.
it? What?
You see, it's right there.
Ridiculous.
I see
Ridiculous.
evil Maggie pie.
I just see Maggie without any
I'm
drawings on
I'm
it.
snipping this, Burn. I'm snipping this because you did. Yeah, there you
I
go.
got
Wait, are you not snipping it for me? Oh, there we go.
Oh my God,
man,
seriously?
What happened?
Post time skip.
You're giving her a
This is-
mustache.
Everyone.
This is Miggy, her evil cousin.
Miggy.
Ew.
Okay.
No, and that's about it. That's about where we ended the session.
Yeah.
So,
We ended
We're
the
picking the
session
session.
specifically with a hug from Arthur.
yes, indeed we did.
Oh yeah.
From Arthur to Lady Celine.
Yeah.
Oh, and we also in the session we're gonna pick up right there because Kip wanted to speak to Kai
Yeah.
before you all left.
Do the thing.
Interview.
Hmm.
Oh god, I didn't
good
bring
luck.
a copy of my resume. Thanks, guys.
Wait, you,
Yeah, you're supposed to bring a cover letter and resume and any recommendations to your interview. Kai.
didn't you turn in a resume already?
Yeah,
I did,
but
but
you're
yeah,
still
but you
supposed
bring
to.
another one.
Yeah,
Like an
you always
interview.
bring a hard copy of any recommendation letters, resumes, and cover letters, just in case.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Well,
Good to know.
It's good practice to everyone because I've had too many times where they sit down to interview you and they're like,
They don't have it.
I don't have your resume on hand." You go, "Don't worry, I do."
I got it.
I've actually done that like twice. So,
Yeah.
um,
yeah.
So before you all head out, is there anything anyone would like to ask Lady Celine or Kip?
I already asked.
Yes, you did.
Nah.
Okay. So, you guys start filing out, and Kai, Kip asks you to stay behind and join him over at a little side table in the room. And he'll sit down on one side, chair backwards, all Riker style.
Kai will blink at him and be like, yes.
Have a seat, please.
Oh, I thought I was seated. Sorry. Kai will sit down.
And he will start rifling through parchments and go, I appreciate you submitting an application for the role of secretary for the
Yes.
Lord's Alliance, Averton edition, branch.
Yes.
So, I was curious. What qualifications do you think you have? Oh no, wait, that's right here.
I
Like
tried to be
half
as
the pen on the
thorough.
table.
Perhaps I should explain myself. I can't help but notice, and you and Lady Celine addressed this, that, communication is quite a problem, but I believe that that's Criana can't talk. Documenting, there we go, that documenting our travels and what we do is important. So, I feel that if we're a part of the Lord's Alliance, it should be more official. And I'm willing to do the paperwork.
He nods. We certainly could use it. That's true. What would you say? And he looks at his hand. What would you say your greatest strength is?
My leadership.
Leadership. How would you say your leadership helps in a secretary position?
Well, I think it's good to know where I stand, and as someone in a secretary position, I know that I don't have any leadership, so I know my place.
Yeah, no, I definitely see that.
This is going poorly, isn't it? I'm not doing very well.
No. He holds.
I
up his
wasn't
hand
prepared
to-
for an interview, and I didn't
holds
bring a
up his-
spare resume, and I'm
he
so
holds
glad
up
you
his
kept it.
hands to protest, right? Like, no, and you see there's writing on the palm of one of his hands. And then he puts it down and goes, "No, it's going fine. I don't interview very often." He looks down real quick. "How good is your hand ringing?"
My hand ringing. Kai's gonna grab his hand and look at it. That does say ringing.
It's smudged. It's supposed to say writing, but it's kind of smudged.
My hand ringing, she says, giving him his hand back. And she'll start, like, squeezing her hand like this.
Yeah,
I
that
suppose
seems...
it's adequate.
Hey, hang on 1 second. Alright, he goes, no, it's good. I'm not, sure, what that has to do with anything. And, like, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, God, where is me? There I am. Okay. Perception. Bleh.
Okay. So he kind of shrugs a little bit and then goes, honestly, I don't really think this is necessary. You were pretty much the only one that's ever applied, but well, I've been told an interview is very important in determining the character of the individual.
Oh, no, absolutely. Especially in a professional environment like this.
So, and he looks at his hand again. What would you do if you had to write something that makes you blush? He, like, looks off to the left and looks back to you.
Kai will... Hang on, let me check my inventory and see if I have one of my smutty books on me, because that's easy. That's easy. She's had plenty of practice. I thought I gave my enlarged and other naughty spells to... Spirit. No. What did I give Spirit? Well, I have it in my inventory, so I must have not given it away, because I would keep very good of track of my inventory. So Kai will grab a book, and she says, "Well, I do not blush often, but I do read things like this, so I suppose,
Oh my god.
I find it adequate."
Kip would take a look at the book and look at it. Not familiar.
Oh, it's a very good read if you want to borrow.
Oh. Sure. I mean, if you're okay with that, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Okay. Sure. He, like, puts that in a pocket. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And then looks at his hand. And then he kind of just looks up. "Oh, come on." And you hear, like, giggling over in the corner, unmistakable now. And then he just looks at you and he goes, "Okay, this is silly. Kai, I would be very grateful if you would act as our secretary."
Really?
Yes. Really?
Oh, I mean... no, yes, I will gladly accept
I'm not
the
good at
position.
interviewing. I'm really not.
No, Kip, you are wonderful. I could hardly tell you don't do it often.
Really?
Yeah, no, I thought you were fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really have anything, like, secretarially wise right now, since it's just us. We haven't actually held any real meetings. But if we do have official meetings, we would require for you to keep notes. And I suppose if you could keep notes on anything that your party does, more or less, that would be good too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I can easily do that.
Good. He nods. Right. Well, in return, you will get a stipend of 5 gold a week.
Oh!
Yeah,
Thank
I know.
you.
It's not a lot, but we are a very small branch.
That's all right. I still am not too familiar with currency. I'm used to trading up in the tundra, so I think it's great.
Right? Yeah, no, we never used it on Windfall Isle either. We just, like, hunt or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
bison.
It's weird. Why do I care about your little coin? How should I expect the guy down the road to care about it too? It just seems so silly. Like, no, well, you can't even do anything with it.
And with the quality too, one quality between each coin. Like, if a coin's shiny, it's the same as if a coin is dirty. It doesn't make any sense to me.
And don't get me started on different countries having different coins. It's a
Oh my god.
right? I just want to be able to go catch a sheep carcass, drop it in front of you, and get what I need, right?
Exactly. I'm sorry, I need water. One moment.
By the way, Lady Celine's just sitting in the back of the room, legs crossed, finger on her chin.
Oh no, she's in the room the entire time.
She never left.
I just assumed
It's
she
her
was.
room.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that makes it even better.
And,
I love this.
Sorry, Criana's dying. Alright, Kai will give a nod and then say, well, is there anything I should do to, I suppose, prepare for... I mean, how would you like these documents? Should I just give them to the guards, or...
Oh, no, you can keep them until, actually, what we should probably do is we should probably meet once a week, and you can just hand me the notes. I mean, when I'm available, and if you're not busy, of course.
Yes, that sounds wonderful.
Right, good. Okay, then that's what we'll do.
Alright, it's a date.
It's a what?
It's a date, like a date and time. Is that not what you call it down here in Ardenfell?
You see parts of his skin turn to black scales. And he goes, what? No, yes, it's for, what?
You're the one talking, Kip.
Right. No, I'm sorry. Yes. Once a week we should try and get together on a date to go over the notes of the secretary, things that you... Here's your gold. And he puts like 5 gold coins on the table.
Oh, already? I haven't done anything yet.
Was I not supposed to pay
I don't
right
really know.
up
I
front?
haven't given you any...
And like
type
he
of
looks at
thing.
Lady Celine, who's just still finger on chin, just watching, small smile on her face, and he's just like, what? Like, you pay them to work, right? Is that... Just take the gold.
Oh, okay. All right. Lady Celine, thank you. I look forward to working for the Lord's Alliance.
Lady Celine will nod and she'll say, I'm sure that you will do an admirable job, Kai. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, if there's nothing left to be said, I believe I should go meet up with the rest of the group and let them know the good news.
Roll me one more perception check, please.
All right. Oh no, I'm in my inventory. Now I'm in my skills, and there I am. Okay, yeah.
You do notice something. Just a very distracting bulge.
Yeah. You know those aren't his wigs.
Jesus. Alright. You leave. You don't notice anything unusual.
They just let me walk out.
Yeah.
No, you're under arrest.
What's... Oh, there goes Criana.
Yeah, as you try to leave, you're tackled by the guards and put in manacles. No,
What's the
I mean,
password?
like, obviously, Lady Celine would nod to you and say, have a good day, and Kip just kind of waves.
All right. Yeah. She'll she'll head out, and as she's walking, she might keep an eye out for any white-haired stupid people that might be in the palace as well.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Wait, that's
okay,
most of a party.
hold on. Wait a second. No, you guys aren't stupid people. I'm talking about the only other white-haired
You guys
stupid
don't have
person.
white hair.
Actually, Squee, for shits and giggles,
Definitely
can I
no
roll
gold
something
eye.
to see if I know where Sheen's room might be?
Sure, roll me a knowledge history check.
Knowledge. Oh, okay. What? Shit. I'm lost.
Not only do you not know where Lady Sheen's room is, you don't even know how to get out of the palace.
They find her a couple hours later. Hey Kip, where do I go? Can I leave? Please let me leave.
Does she do a complete circle and then winds up back and says, "I do not know how to leave."
Help. Help.
Oh man, give me a second. Okay, not bad. You make your way back to the room. The door is closed, but there are guards in front of it.
Oh, perfect. She'll ask the guards. She'll say, "I am trying to leave. Could you show me the way out?"
Oh, of course. And he kind of
Do you not know the way either? Oh.
He shakes his head. No, of course not. Excuse me. Ellie, could you please show... I'm sorry, I don't have your name.
Kai.
Kai, to the door. And you see what looks to be like a lady's maid walking by with a basket full of what looks to be linen. She goes, "Oh, of course, miss. Right this way, if you would follow me, please."
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
And she would guide you to the front gate. And the entire time... It's your first time in the palace? I know, it can be kind of confusing. There's lots of halls, and they go all around. It took me 6 months to figure out how to get from one place to the other. I was told I was faster than many of the other girls, so you really shouldn't feel that bad.
Do you have a sister?
No?
Oh, you just reminded me of someone. Well, it was very nice to meet you, Ellie.
Oh, you as well. Miss Kai, have a good day.
Yeah, bye. She gets out and she's like, "Where did everyone go?"
Yeah.
It's like looking for the group.
Where is the group?
Oh, probably all by the statue, staring at it, going, "Now,
Slapping
do you really
its butt.
think that, Celine wanted the butt to be that pronounced, or do you think that was artistic liberties?"
All the books I've read, this is how it should look.
I mean, does the book actually define his ass that much?
Oh, yes! Oh, yes. Hold on. She ruffles through her bag. This, right here. This chapter here, and here. And there's an entire, 3 paragraphs here.
It goes over
wow.
it goes over being able to bounce a coin off of it.
I'm surprised the statue is so restrained.
Compared to a Henry Cavill, you don't know who that is, but...
Michelangelo definitely sculpted it.
Michelangelo, what are you doing? The butt.
Yeah.
What are you doing? The butt.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but where's that place that where's that other kingdom that Tyburn came from?
Coalhaven.
Okay, it's like a
Good,
nice
glad I
Coalhaven ham.
Oh, God.
Oh!
All right, where to, group?
If I recall correctly, we wanted to go towards the religious place.
Yes, there were a couple of objectives that you guys had. You wanted to go to the Temple of the Gods to try and find 2 things, actually. You wanted to try and find someone who might be able to resurrect something or other. I forget his name.
Yeah, some dude.
Oh my god. Such callousness.
There was another reason you wanted to go by the Temple of the Gods, wasn't there?
Holly's there, isn't she?
Yes.
And the
absolutely
dragons.
Right.
Yeah.
And that whole apparently ties a cleric now. Don't really know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah, good point.
All right. So you make your way. The other objective, of course, you had was to go to the harbor to try and find the traveling merchant.
Yes.
You got all day to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is after we fought for our lives and almost died. We're on good progress right now.
You are. It's a good day.
Yeah, if this were me, I'd just be like, fuck this, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, we are walking literally all across this town.
Yeah.
So you make your way towards the Temple of the Gods. And as you approach it, you see two large bronze dragons sitting, one's completely lounging in the grass, right in front of the entrances. And there's people that walk in and out. There's a steady stream of people, as this is a very large building that covers most of the religions, goodly religions anyway. And everyone who's walking to and from it are just constantly staring at these dragons as they walk past, like, check out these guys. What the hell is going on over here? What do you guys do? You walk past the dragons? Do you interact with them?
Kai would wave.
Arthur's gonna say in Draconic, "Hi guys, how's it going?"
The one that was laying down would lift its head up. Oh, it's you, Char. And then Char would turn around from his sitting position. Ah, if you've come to see Mother, she is still sleeping.
Ah,
From what we're told, they do not allow us inside.
well, no offense, but you guys are also very big. I can see why.
So we have been told. So we'll wait here.
Yeah. If you guys want, we can let you know when she wakes up.
I have already instructed them many times to let us know. But yes, in case they don't, I would appreciate that.
Okay. You guys hungry?
They shake their heads. No. We've
Okay.
eaten more than a week ago. We're fine.
Okay. We're gonna head in then. Hope you have a great day.
And as you're walking, then you hear from behind Chargo, and thank you again for saving my life.
No problem.
And there are several passerbyers that just stare at this guy who's talking to the two bronze dragons who are sitting by the Temple of the Gods. In fact, there's even a city guard that comes up to your group after you finish talking to him and goes, "Hey,
Yes.
so you know those dragons?"
Is he speaking in common?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Nods in a way.
Right, good. You don't think they'd cause problems or anything, do you?
Do you plan on murdering their mother?
What? No, why? Did her mother do... Who's her mother?
The halfling in the temple.
Oh, the druid. I heard about that.
Yeah, just don't.
It's a dragon?
No, not as far as we know.
Adoption.
Right. And he kind of nods and he goes, right, well, above my pay grade. They are making people uncomfortable, but technically speaking, as long as they don't cause any problems, there's no laws being broken.
Good boys.
Right, good. All right, well, thank you. Carry on with your business.
Dolma gives him a salute.
Okay.
And then as you're walking away, another guard comes up to him. Everyone who wants to roll your perception checks.
Always and forever.
Mhm.
None of them are going to go well, but that's fine.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Fucking goddamn it!
Tybird.
Tie in a
Jesus.
shoe. As you're walking away, you hear one of the guards go, "Hey, isn't that the girl that ran up on stage and kissed the guy?" No, she's too young. I don't know. Kind of looks like her though. Like as you're just walking away.
Ty puts her arm around Dilma and is glaring at them.
Nice. You make your way into the Temple of the Gods, and inside it is very beautiful. Much like you see on the building itself, it's white stone with green trim. The roofs are made from some form of jade slat, and the inside also has a very green and white motif to it. Most of the art is some form of jade until you get to each individual shrine. Once you get to each individual shrine of a god, it's very different depending on who the god is. Some are very simple and clean, others are gaudy and very boisterous and gold inlays. It just depends on which god shrine you are referring to. There is like a front desk type thing when you go through the entrance. And you guys would have to walk past it to go anywhere else. Do you want to go up to the front desk, or?
I'm just marveling at how gaudy they are. Look how gaudy they are.
Oh my god.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm done.
I guess we're up
At
to
my
Dome.
limit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I believe her name was like Emily, Amy, something or other. Fucking.
Let me get. Is it the one lady that gave us the magic before with our memories? Is that who you're thinking of? Because I have her name written down. Her name is Arabella.
Arabella. Okay, yeah. Arabella.
I'm very proud of
which
myself.
god- Well done.
Sorry.
Which
As you
god was
should
she
be.
from?
Clap for her.
Bow before me.
You did it!
Thanks. Much appreciate.
You don't actually know which god she was a servant of.
Do you remember where she was? Wait, was she? No, we didn't see her here. Wait, no, we did.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Where?
Mhm.
Can we just go to that area?
Yeah, you saw her in. Well, then I guess you would. Yeah, you would have seen her in the Temple of Lathander.
All right. So I guess we don't need to ask the front desk. Let's just go.
Okay.
Well, Dolma would make sure that she's actually in before barging in there. That's rude.
I also have a question for the front desk, too.
Hello, welcome to the Temple of the Gods. If you need a brochure on which god shrines we have, you can find one there. Please don't ask about any of the forbidden gods. We do not have shrines for them. If you have any issues, please take it up with your race's consulates.
Hey, so you already know what I'm gonna ask. What is the answer? Is he speaking in common?
She is totally speaking in common. She looks to be about 65 years old, has glasses down to the bridge of her nose, her hair done in a tight bun, and looks like she hasn't slept in a year.
And she has this feeling, this urge to say Wazowski. So
I was thinking that too.
I wasn't, but I am now.
Mike Wazowski.
He's gonna be confused a bit and just raise his necklace and point to the Bahamut iconography. And a shrug.
Worshipper of Bahamut, good for you. If you go down to your left around the halls, you'll find it. Can't miss it. Platinum everywhere.
Dolma will translate.
He will say, thanks.
She
Then
nods.
Say to Dolma in Elven, let's do your thing, and then I'm gonna want to visit.
Oh, wait. She stands up and she nods. She goes, "This is your first time here?"
Is she saying this in common?
Mm-hmm. She's saying this to all of you, though.
Dolma shakes her head and kind of vaguely points at herself, Tai and Kai. We've been here before.
All right. Well, then the others need this. We here at Averton respect the rights to worship any and all gods, and we welcome you with open arms and happy hearts. Mazel tov. And then she sits back down at the desk.
I was half expecting her to just grab something on her desk and throw it in the air like confetti.
I thought she was gonna be like, the people who haven't been here for here, you get a gold star for being a junior worshipper.
Oh, that's good.
Let's be real. Ty is a junior worshiper.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So she sits back down at her desk and then just folds her hands and stares at you.
I grab a brochure.
Oh my god. Dolma would ask if Arabella is in.
Arabella. Oh, right. The doctor. Yeah, she almost never leaves, so she's most likely in. Hang on one second, guys.
Okay.
No problem.
I just want to stay here with this old woman and just like ask all sorts of questions. Like every inch of me wants to be a chaotic goblin right now.
Yeah, well, I think we
You're
might
right.
have found our newest companion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Criana, we both want to tackle this woman. Just be like, come with us.
Throw Maggie to
Yeah,
the curb,
no.
get this random lady.
Later, Maggie.
We found.
Wow.
We know you're the
Grandma.
fan favorite, Maggie, but we want the grandma.
We want grandma.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Who wants
Grandma's
old
our new
ladies.
companion, Squeeze.
Yeah, we're
Oh my
replacing Maggie with
God.
grandma.
I was
Oh,
telling the others
boy.
that it's taking every single inch of me to not just grill this woman with dumb, stupid questions because I'm a chaotic goblin and I
Yeah.
want to see her reactions.
What, you don't think I'm ready for you?
Oh, hello.
Ew.
Bring it, coward.
I'm a coward. I'm trying to be polite.
I know you are. I know. I have no idea if I'm ready. I was just acting tough.
I will be tougher.
The brochure issue has a listing of the different shrines, and most of the major deities are there, with the exception of the ones that we would consider evil aligned.
She'll definitely be nose deep in that for a bit.
Gotcha. And she would continue on. Arabella can usually be found in the ward, the infirmary ward for Lathander. It's down to the right, all the way around. You can't miss it. Just follow the smell of blood.
Great. Would there be anyone else that would be better suited for right word? You can do it. For resurrecting someone.
You mean from the dead or as undead? Because that's both viable in two different people.
Preferably not the undead bit.
Okay.
Oh.
I've changed my stance. I really like this NPC.
Oh, Arabella's nice, but she's more about treating people that haven't passed yet. If you're really looking for someone to be able to resurrect others, you're going to want to go talk to Inni.
And
Any?
where may I find them?
Oh, she's out here.
I was holding myself back.
Inni can be found in the shrine of Pelithor.
Gonna roll a religion.
Is
Mhm.
is that like
Maybe she actually knows this one.
Pelor, but not really?
I'm sorry. What did I say?
Pelithor. Yeah.
Palor. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
She says Palor. Getting my gods confused. And she goes, that will be down the left, about halfway. Can't miss it. Big sign. You're looking for the cleric, Annie. Only one in this temple I'm aware of that's strong enough to cast resurrection. Good luck.
She nods and she's gonna start heading that way.
Oh, wait. 1 second. And she'll like open a drawer and close it and open up another drawer and then pull something out and walk up to you and give you a pair of fine cloth gloves, very thin. You'll need these.
Kai will glance to Arit.
Ooh, suspicious.
For me, or
She nods. If it was for someone else, I would have given it to them.
gotcha. And she will put on the gloves.
Excellent. On your way out, there will be possibly someone to ask you how you felt your service was here. If you could take a moment to answer their questions, it's very valuable to us.
I have a fucking servant. That's great. You're killing me. He just kind of like gives her a weird look, nods, and starts heading back that way. Like glances back at the group, like, what?
So, what would you say you do around here?
Guide people that need help, hand out brochures, and give the new people the talk.
How long have you been working here?
I've been here a total of 87 years.
Do you feel appreciated?
On my birthday.
Ooh, when's that?
She kind of shrugs. Oh, sometime midwinter.
Oh, so it is coming up.
It is. My husband always takes me out and makes me wear the special dress. It's nice.
Oh, how romantic.
It is. He's very charming.
What's his name?
Ray.
Sorry. Criana can't handle this voice.
He's a rock gnome.
Oh my goodness, well.
Oh, how did you two meet?
Oh, back in my adventuring days, I was in the Underdark and my party came across his. There was a little misunderstanding and some blood was shed and, well, I felt bad, so I kind of cut his hand off in the middle of the fight, and when we realized it was a mistake, oops, I treated his bandages, and it was love at first sight.
Oh.
Well, that sounds like a wonderful tale for the ages. You
I
say you
think
were an
so.
adventurer in the Underdark.
Yes, back in my day, you wouldn't believe it, but I was quite a nimble fighter.
Oh, I believe it.
She nods. She just nods.
And Dolma continues walking away. Oh man, do you have any other interesting stories of your adventuring days?
Yes, do you still wish to adventure?
No.
Oh.
No, those days are long behind me, unfortunately.
Shit. That's Criana.
Oh, Kai, I'm supposed to be the one that swears around here.
There was a day where we came across a large demon that was trying to gather everyone together in the Underdark to take on a bunch of mind flayers. We managed to take down the demon, but it was a harrowing day, and I haven't been the same ever since.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What? Why?
Well, you said it was harrowing. That usually, in mortal words, that usually means bad.
Oh, sure. I mean, but really, I just didn't have the urge anymore. I mean, you take down a ballad demon, everything else is just kind of boring at that point. I just guess I kind of peaked and lost the spark.
Oh, fuck, you took down a Balor demon?
Yeah. I mean, you can't really kill them. I'm sure it's probably in the abyss, reforming, planning my revenge. That'll be fun someday.
But I mean, you sure pissed it off. And that is still something cool.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I kind of pinned its mouth shut with a spike.
Oh my.
She nods. Like, her face is completely straight.
And that's what I love about her, Squee.
We need to get her on the party. Get her on the team.
I want this grandma to adopt me.
You don't even know her name.
No, we don't need to.
That would kind of ruin the magic.
Yeah. I mean, we could continue going on with other things because I think Ori's just gonna stay here and continue questioning
Ori just
her.
continues talking to her. She answers all of your questions with. She never seems annoyed or upset or different in any way. She just continues to answer all your questions.
I think he's mostly going to question her about the Underdark.
Okay. Why don't we come back to you then?
Alright.
Delma, you're walking down the hall looking for...
She is looking for this cleric person.
Gotcha. Any.
You'd think I would know how to pronounce his name, but...
Understood. You would walk down the hall and you see different offshoots that go to different shrines. And again, like I said, some are very simplistic, some are very gaudy, some, yes, I know, but still, it's the word used to describe it, so leave me alone.
Sorry.
And you get to one that has a sign that's, it's a fairly simplistic sign. It says Pelor.
Pelor.
You make your way down that way. Oh god, I'm slipping into the NPC already, and then you make your way down the hall. You make your way down, and you enter the shrine. It is again. Hang on, give me a second. Un momento. Let me actually. I have notes for this.
Notes in my campaign? More likely than you think.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to be like, I don't think so.
I mean, I could, but that'd kind of be like being a dick.
So as you approach it, you see that the door, while simple, is painted with a sort of mural of eagles riding lightning bolts. And as you pass through the door, you are greeted by the same type of thing. The sky, or the ceiling, is colored a sky blue with clouds and lightning bolts streak across it. At the back of the shrine, it's only one room. There is like a bunch of seats, or almost like pews, around, and in the back there is a statue of what looks to be an older man with golden hair and a beard, dressed in robes of shining white. He has his arms at his side, and the hair is made in such a way that it looks like it's flowing, right? Almost like there's wind blowing it.
Fancy.
Mm-hmm. And kneeling in front of it is a single person. It's hard to kind of tell much about them, as they seem to be knelt down in worship. Other than they are small.
Elba stands there for a moment, just kind of like awkward shuffle for like 2 seconds, and then eventually like knocks her knuckles against the frame of the door.
You knock your knuckles against the frame of the board, and the figure that you thought was kneeling in front of the altar turns around, and you see 2 large ears and a furry snout with a small pink nose and whiskers and big black eyes look up at you. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to be... Are you here to worship Pelor? As a large rat dressed in white robes stares at you.
I'm gonna roll a nature?
Sure.
What is this, Squee?
Looks like a rat. But a rat that talks and walks on two legs. Well, at least stands on two legs.
Hey, Squee.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I've had Ty read the Guide to Races of Ardenfell by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in there?
No guide, no races that you're aware of.
Alright. It's what's his name from Three Galaxies. It's bugging me so hard I can't remember his name.
Oh God, I keep wanting to say Splinter.
No, we can't. He died. I don't think we ever saw him alive. What the fuck
I
was
can't think his name either. Yeah. I can't think of it. Finn Mookie, but her dad. I don't remember her dad's name. Yeah.
Oh well.
But this one's actually like the size of a large rat, maybe less than a foot tall.
Oh my god, they're so little. Let me see just how composed Dulma can remain. Very composed. So none of the surprise and absolute shock of this even crosses her face. No, I was told that I should speak with Annie about resurrections.
That's me. Resurrections. Oh, I see. Oh, well, hold on. And she will scamper up to the side of the pew where you're standing next to, and will scamper up to the top of the pew and balance on the top and stand up on 2 feet with her nose kind of like doing the little twitch thing. My name is Annie. I am a devoted servant of Pelor, and I am also a rat, which I know is confusing to most, but you don't seem too bothered by it.
If you can bring my brother back, I don't really care.
Possible. Possible. What did your brother do?
There's like a brief moment where Dolma just like raises a brow. She just says, he died.
Who is your brother and what does he do?
She nods. Yes, that is a prerequisite for having them wanted to be resurrected. Unless you're one of those fools that thinks that can make someone be born again.
There's a moment where she like pauses and considers, just like, how the never mind. So the false Hydra is still technically like secret at this point. Yes, maybe.
It's certainly on the DL, yeah.
He was killed by something rather unpleasant.
Oh, I see. Look, this is a little awkward. Do you mind if, like, you were given gloves, were you not?
She raises her hands, and she has them on.
Good. If you don't mind, if you could bring me up to your level.
Pauses. Keeps composure. Holds out her hands in a cup form. Or not a cup, but a platform.
Annie spends a long time inspecting the gloves. And then will crawl in them and sit on her haunches. Do you raise her up, or?
Yes.
You raise her up to face level, and she goes, much better. What is your name?
Dulma.
Dulma. I see. Let me be more specific in my questioning. What did your brother do to get himself killed? Or was it natural? Because I cannot resurrect natural.
Her face falls a little bit and she shakes her head. There was nothing natural about it. He was killed by a monster.
Ah. Dangerous times we live in, I understand. Well, yes, I do have the ability to cast resurrection, but it is not as simple as simply paying me to do so.
What do you mean?
One must be very careful. Who they resurrect, how they resurrect. It is a difficult thing to judge. People die. It's very sad. But sometimes, many times in fact, it is better to leave them dead. Not always, but many times. You must prove to me first that this person should be resurrected. Do that, and pay the fees, and I will resurrect him.
Her jaw flexes a little bit and she starts to narrow her eyes, but pauses and takes a breath. And how can I prove that he deserves to be brought back? Tell you about him?
She shakes her head. No, not that I think you would lie, but you would certainly embellish. She would, again, like, sitting on her haunches, she would kind of rub her hands against her whiskers as if she's in thought. And she would say, the measure of a person has less to do with who they are, and more to do with how they impact those around them. Prove to me that your brother is worth resurrecting by... And she kind of hesitates. I think this would be better if I simply gave you a task to complete.
Insight.
Go ahead.
No fucking clue, this is fine.
Can I roll insight or?
Yeah, by all means.
Yeah.
Rats are hard to read, especially since
Fair.
you've never tried before.
Bold of you to assume, but
I was gonna say.
She sits back on her haunches and she goes, there is something that I have always wanted. It is not easy, but if you were to do it, you would affirm your dedication, affirm how much your brother meant to you. And anyone who is willing to do what I ask must care enough for that person that they must have been worth it. And she shrugs. I am a rat. I was awoken. The spell was cast upon me, and my consciousness was uplifted. This was done by a druid. I do not know their name. I do not know who they were. But I would very dearly like to see them again. To thank them.
Boy. Okay. Dulma nods slowly. And how much is the fee for the resurrection? Mission aside.
5,000 gold, and a diamond that's worth 1,000 gold.
That's cool. Alright, cool.
I do not know the name of this druid, but I know that she was a halfling.
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
The odds are about 50-50.
Her mouth and then closes her mouth and opens her mouth and closes her mouth. And then, like, kind of, she nods like she's getting really thoughtful, like, all right, do you have any other description? Hair color, kind of like tries to play it off. Would you be able to give me a minor illusion of them?
She hesitates. Let me see if I can remember. It's been a very long time.
Even a vague shape.
And she will try to cast an illusion. And it looks something like this.
God damn it, Holly!
Look, tell her to stop doing that shit then.
I mean, listen, if she would stop getting high off of weird shit, it would probably stop happening. But that's not what happens. So, like, anyways.
She probably got high one day. I'm like, you know, it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Awoke a
Oh
rat
my
and it became a cleric of Pelor capable of casting resurrection. Way to go, Holly.
She's got great kids, okay? I'm telling you. She's a great parent.
She lost this one.
It's a mouse.
It's a rat.
Yeah, excuse you.
Dolma nods to herself. I'll do everything that I can.
Thank you.
Was there anything else?
She thinks again. Cheese. 100 gold worth of cheese.
She narrows her eyes.
She just shakes her head and kind of snickers a little. Oh, really? You didn't think I was serious, did you?
It's hard to tell.
She nods.
Cheese without crackers? Come on!
The fee and the materials are more than enough. And the deed to prove that your brother is worth bringing back. Sorry, voice cracked.
How could you? She nods, and will kind of gently place her back down on the pew.
Oh, and one more thing. It's a small thing. Death is a natural part of life, and one that you must be okay with. Before I resurrect your brother, you must be able to honestly tell me that you have accepted his passing. And she stands up on her back legs. Resurrection is to help someone fulfill their missions and goals, to complete objectives they did not complete, or in great times of need. They are not to help you avoid grief.
This is the wisest fucking rat I've ever seen.
I know, this got real.
Oh,
This rat smoked the good weed.
She's a high-level cleric of Pelor.
Oh my god, Holly was
So
on
she has
that
access
good
to
shit.
Good shit.
Oh my god, yes. He gives a much shorter nod and will start heading out of the room. Oh boy.
As you're heading out of the room, you will hear behind you, I am patient. I can wait. I will be here.
Little.
Dolma's not. Okay, cool. So first thing, she now wants to go check and see where Holly is. I'm guessing she's with the good doctor.
Hmm. Let's get back to you, though. I want to check on everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
We know Orit and I'm guessing Kai are talking to the lady.
Yep.
Where's everyone else?
Ty was with Dolma for now.
That's right.
Arthur was with Dolma too.
Gotcha. Okay. Where's her shoe?
That's a good question. The shoe was reading a pamphlet and was probably just following the largest group.
Gotcha. So then all four of you are together. So we'll just stick with you for the moment. You continue making your way around the back of the Temple of the Gods. You go back into what's a makeshift infirmary. You go inside. It's not hard to find Arabella. Give me a second. She is currently tending to a patient that is in bed. And as you walk in, you hear her say, "Oh, quit your belly aching. You just lost a leg. Give it time. It'll heal. But please, stop whining."
Some good bedside manner.
Who is she talking to? She talking to a big boy?
Wait, a big boy?
Yeah, a big boy. That was the head of the Harpers. Did he survive?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
Murd is dead.
Okay.
God.
Hey, listen. We found a leg. We found a leg. We
Okay.
found some
Well, no,
stuff.
We didn't even find a leg. We found a boot.
Okay, we found a boot. So my mind went, did he just lose a leg? Is he still fucking alive?
No. He's
Okay,
dead.
okay.
Everyone's forgotten about him.
No.
Whew.
Well,
I'm glad you're
Everyone
angry.
has forgotten.
No, it's a human. They look to be in their 30s. They have a blood-wrapped bandage on their leg, and their skin looks pale. I mean, it looks like a pretty serious wound. I'd probably complain.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, you see her. And
Valarium, you
Elora.
Oh, I thought this was like someone else like trying to interact with her. Okay, sorry. So yeah, she will.
I can't speak common. What do you want from me?
a shirt.
Stop being
Oh,
bothered.
wait, you don't have any of those.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, Dolma again will knock on the frame of the door.
Well, it's a very large room, and there's several people in it. This was when you were approaching
Okay,
Arabella,
gotcha.
yeah.
So she will call to Arabella.
Arabella will turn and see you, and she'll nod for a second. She'll say, "Ah, yes, you. Dolma, was it?"
She nods.
Yeah, how may I help you? I'm very busy.
We were checking in on the halfling, Holly, was it?
You and every dragon in the kingdom. Yes, please, come this way. And she'll start leading you towards the back of the infirmary. She will take you into the back where it's much quieter and there seems to be more like private rooms. And she takes you there and you see... Give me 1 second. Sorry, I'm just going from standing to sitting. You see Holly. However, she looks very different. She looks as if she's been drained. Not of energy per se, but of just everything. Her limbs look far skinnier than they should. Her face looks sunken and hollow. Her ribs are showing. It is as if her essence has been drained. She is sleeping soundly. And Arabella says quietly, "The spell, whatever it was that she was using, took almost everything from her. She is recovering. And I expect her to recover fully, but it will take time."
She nods slowly and she pauses, tries to gauge how irritable she is at the moment, Arabella specifically. Now you do.
She looks the same she always does. Busy, but restrained.
I realize you've probably been probed about her recovery already, but do you have any idea when?
Oh, a week or two, perhaps. The healing spells aren't a problem, of course, but healing spells, as powerful as they are, will not restore muscle atrophy. And she needs food and rest. Healing, again, cannot restore that. Well, I suppose if you cast enough high-level restorations on her, you might be able to do something, but in her condition, we're not sure how well that would do. A week or two of rest and sleep and spells, and she'll be better.
She nods and actually looks back at Arthur and asks in Elven, "Do you think your apples would be able to help?"
Maybe. I can try. I can always try.
I mean, maybe not right now. She kind of gestures to the comatose vegetable that is the halfling.
Oh. He says, already generating an apple. I guess this is mine then. Unless you want it. Do you want it, Doctor Lady? He's asking in Elven. Holding out an apple.
She'll just nod, take it, and bite into it absentmindedly.
She's going
What does it taste like?
It is going to be a really nice cherry pomegranate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she'll pause, look at it, shrug, and keep eating. Thank you. Was there anything else I could help you with?
Arthur's gonna look over to Dulma.
She translates, but eventually shakes her head. Not for right now. Thank you.
She nods. Right, well then, I'm very busy. If you'll excuse me. Well, you're welcome to spend as much time here as you'd like, though she does need her rest.
I actually have a few things I need to take care of. Are there any restrictions on visiting hours?
No, just don't disturb her.
She nods, looks to everyone else in the room, just kind of like, anything good?
With the droid specifically, or in the temple in general?
With this specific room.
Ty shakes her head.
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, Dulma has all of her ducks in a row as far as the temple goes. Now she just needs to find a specific ship. For no reason.
Mm-hmm. So you guys make your way back to the front. And as you make your way back to the front, you still see Arit and Kai at the front desk. So there we were, rolling on the ground, surrounded by lava. The Ballad Demon was impossibly strong, and even with my belt of Cloud Giant strength, it was difficult to keep it from crushing my throat. But I took the last arrow I had that had been blessed by the holy waters, and with every last ounce, and with my husband, dear Ray, holding its horns back, I jammed the arrow underneath its chin all the way into its brain, right before the meteor it summoned hit. So how was your day?
That's Kai's gonna put her hand on the counter and say, "We must meet for coffee." Or do they have coffee in Ardenfell? I don't I don't know. If that's
They do.
okay. Cool. We must meet for coffee and treats at some point. I would love to hear more of your adventures. You are just delightful. What is your name?
She shrugs. My name is Fran, and I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Excellent. Well, Orit and I will hit you up.
She nods. All right. Well, have a good day.
See you later, Fran.
Goodbye, friend.
Were Ty and Arthur not going to?
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
Yeah, they were gonna visit shrines. Still.
Sure. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Tyburn
alright.
can go first.
Yes, Ty. Where are you headed?
I am going to the Timora Shrine.
Mm-hmm. You walk around, you see the Timora Shrine, and it is as if a permanent minor illusion is cast above the door that says Timora, and it keeps morphing into different shapes of the name.
Ooh, neat. Like it's turning into between like Timora and Lady Luck and all those different things.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, in different
Ooh.
fonts, whatever, different handwriting styles.
Okay, I'm also gonna bring up the wiki about Timora just in case. Yeah. Oh, I forgot one of her names was the Lady Who Smiles. That's not creepy. She will enter the shrine. Is there any like worshippers or like people there she could talk to?
In the shrine, you don't see any statues or anything that you'd be used to seeing. What you see is one round table with many chairs sitting around it. And in one of the tables sits a middle-aged elf with dark brown hair. And he seems to be shuffling a deck of cards and murmuring something to himself as if he's in a chant. You walk in, he stops the chant, and he looks up, and he goes, "May I help you?"
Hopefully. I'm guessing the next move is I sit down and we play a game.
He leans back in his chair. Interesting. Yes, that is typically what I invite people to do. Have a seat.
Ty will sit.
And he starts shuffling the cards again. What is your purpose here, if I may ask, Miss...
Timora. Just Timora. No, fuck! Tyburn!
I was gonna say, wow, aren't we arrogant walking in here on the avatar of Timora, bitch.
Not yet.
Wow.
As I'm saying, I'm like, no, that's way too feminine for Ty. What is her name? Yeah, Tyburn will sit down and say, just call me Tyburn.
Tyburn it is. And he shuffles the cards again, and then he starts flicking them out to you, and he goes, I suppose I should return the favor.
Please.
He nods. My name is Vic.
Hi, Vic.
Well, it's actually Victorian, but Vic is fine.
Ty is
and
fine.
He deals the cards in a game that you're very familiar with, and he looks at his and he goes, well then, rules are simple. You've come here for advice or questions or demands of some sort. Go ahead and make your question, and if you win the hand, I'll answer it. If you don't, luck's not on your side.
So question first and then play?
He nods. Usually you ante first.
Okay, so this is Mackenzie's brain shutting down. So ask the
Mhm.
question, they play the round. If she wins,
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Ty will say, I had a dream that took place in a gambling room, and there was a lady with great pants walking around, and then she noticed me, started yelling at me, asking what I was doing there, and then said she chooses me. And then I woke up, and now I can do cleric stuff. Do you know why?
Cleric stuff. How specific?
Spells.
Ah. I see. He'll look at his cards. I raise you. If you don't win the hand, you'll have to answer my question. That question being, where are you from, Ty? Do you accept my raise?
Yes.
Excellent. Roll me a d20 plus your charisma. Wait.
Religion?
Yeah, it'd be your charisma. No, it'd be your charisma.
Okay. So +2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You lay down your cards and he lays down his and he goes, ooh, bad luck. So where are you from, Ty?
Fields.
Is this a place in particular, or you were just born in a farming field?
Farm town named Fields.
Coalhaven, then, if I recall.
No,
Very
Squee.
well.
No, Squee. Fields isn't in Coalhaven.
It's not?
No, it's in the Freelance, I believe.
Oh, hang on. Let me pull up a map of Ardenfell.
It's right next to the demons.
Yeah. You're right. Never mind. He would nod. Sorry, I was thinking of the other place.
The other place does, bro.
Yeah. He nods and he goes, Fields. Yes, to the north. Interesting. Another hand?
Can I ask the same question, or do I have to reword it?
No. That's silly. You can always bet the same thing until you lose the bet.
Okay.
So they deals another hand and he goes, same ante?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, then I will raise it. Oh, hang on a second.
Just puts down the die I was holding.
Sorry, Pupper needs to simulate you. He goes, tell me, Ty, from Fields, what are you afraid of the most? That's what I want to know. And roll me a d20 plus your charisma. Okay.
Oh, okay. Did it land in? No, it didn't.
Did not.
Okay.
Oh, Ty. Not good luck today.
Nope.
He puts
I
down
was
a
rolling
second
well
hand.
earlier, too.
I know. He puts that second hand. Well, definitely not your day. Are you sure she chose you?
Ooh.
My luck happened earlier.
Or you're a charity case. I've seen that before. So tell me, Ty, what are you afraid of?
Being alone.
He nods.
As Dolma's behind her.
He actually glances at Dolma and he says, interesting. The ones who truly fear it are the ones that know what they have to lose. Another hand, Ty.
Yeah, I suppose. Don't want to have to keep coming back here.
And this one, if you win, I'll answer your question and any others you have. In return, I'll want you to answer one of mine.
Can I give her a bardic inspiration?
Absolutely, you can. But you'll have to
Yay.
roleplay how you do it.
No, how dare you? It's not like you're her girlfriend or anything. God.
Ah. She just kind of like rolls her eyes a little bit and goes, "Come on, Ty, you can take this guy's ass."
Give her a kiss on the cheek. Do it! Do it!
If Ty looks back at her, she'll blow her a kiss.
Oh, now I have to
Also-
look back.
Also, I want you both to roll me a perception check. Actually, everyone who's there can roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I'm so good at these.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm actually good at this now.
Mm-hmm.
You took my role.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Too distracted by the
Boom! Oh wow. I did okay.
Dolma and Arthur. Vic looks different. His face is more relaxed, his eyes are staring at nothing, and his tone and inflection has changed somewhat. Do you accept my bet?
Yes.
Excellent.
Insight check, what the fuck just... What?
While you're not the most familiar with religion, it seems as if they are a different person. Or behaving differently. Excellent. Roll me a die plus your charisma, please.
Plus a d6?
Ho, 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 ho. Plus a d6 if you want to.
Yes. Why not? Nope.
Well done, Dolma. Not very inspiring, I suppose.
Love you, honey.
You lay down. He lays down his cards, and then you lay down yours. And he stares at them for a while, and then smiles. Very well. I chose you because I like you, and because you found me, and that is very, very hard to do, especially with one with no talent like yours. At least not in religion. In fact, I'm willing to bet good money that you've never prayed to a deity in your entire life, have you, Tyburn?
Which direction do I want to take a stupid joke? Do I want to make it dark or do I want to make it slightly sexual? Which direction do I want, guys?
Roll a
I am
die.
fine with either.
Death, even sexual. Okay, so Ty's response is, well, I guess only in bed.
He smiles. Good answer. So I chose you because I'm curious to see what becomes of this, where it goes. I'm rolling the dice, so to speak. But if you turn out to be as promising as I think you might be, then I'll have plans for you, Tyburn. So many plans. And in return, of course, you will gain a bit of my blessing to aid you in your journeys. I assume that answers your question.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting to speak to you directly either.
Pity, too. I had such an interesting question for you.
Sure you did, since you didn't say it first this time.
We could play another hand if you like.
No, let's save that for another conversation.
Well, your call.
What a
I
tease.
like wait. I like having things to wait for.
Well then, safe travels and good luck.
One question, and it's if you don't want to answer, that's fair. You're busy. Is there a good place for me to go to learn about what you gave me?
I'm sorry, what? Have we played the hand yet? I'm weird. Oh no.
Hi,
If-
Vic.
She will fold up her piece of pamphlet and stomp out over to the statue and go, No, your agreement. She started pointing at the statue. Your agreement was to answer that question and any other question she had. You get back down here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Stu has a point. I was thinking that too.
The mom voice.
Brilliant.
You get your butt down here and sit in that chair, goddammit!
Vic looks a little taken aback and he goes, I'm sorry. I didn't. Oh. Yeah. So.
Timora, eh?
He nods. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I
And-
played great in front of her. Just saying.
I hope so. You were doing pretty pathetic in front of me.
I mean, the cards are still laid out.
Yeah, he's looking at him too. And he goes, well, I lost a very important bet some time ago, and now she uses me as a mouthpiece of sorts. It is not the most pleasant experience.
So she did promise me that if I win this round, she'll answer all my questions. And my last question was a pretty simple one that you could probably answer. Are you going to make me play again, or are you just going to answer it?
I can answer whatever questions you have. If you want her to answer it, by all means, the next time you're face to face with the goddess, tell her she's wrong. I'd love to see what happens.
To be honest, I wasn't expecting her to actually answer it because it's kind of a basic question, so I'm not too held up on that one. It wasn't like I asked her what the meaning of life was or anything.
To gamble, of course. To gamble
You're right.
what you love. To save what you love.
That went even deeper, and it's still right. Good job, mate.
What question did you have?
Where's a good place to go to learn about these cleric abilities she gave me?
To learn about the... We don't have a school. Just follow her tenets. Gamble.
Do you just want me to just randomly guess and hope something happens? There's no thing going, hey, here's what you can actually do.
He sighs and then leans back. No, I suppose not. Timora is the goddess of luck. Rely on your luck. Gamble when it's important. Gambling when things don't matter, I suppose, is always fun, but it doesn't really get you closer to her.
I already beat up an entire bar of people!
He shrugs. And you've gained her favor, have you not?
That was afterwards. Okay, fine.
And he shrugs. You'll pick it up. She chose you, so mostly, just be you.
I am good at that.
I'd hope so. Well, anyone else had any questions? I do still have cards to play.
Yeah, I can go for one.
He'll basically deal you in and then go, look at Ty, are you playing too?
Arthur's down too.
Okay.
I think I'll. I think I'll watch this one. I was very quickly going, do I have any questions for Shu or Arthur? But I don't, so not that I can think of fast enough.
Okay. He deals to both of you, and he says, "What's your question?"
What?
We're playing for questions. If you win, you get an answer. If you lose, you have to answer.
Can you translate that for me? After.
I will do. Yes.
Okay.
Is there another language that you prefer? He says in common.
What?
He's not very good with common. Basic Elvish, and if you know...
The home tongue, he says in Elvish.
Oh, thank God.
Your friend is quite right. You ask me a question. If you win, I'll answer it. If you lose, you'll answer one of mine. Of course, you'll know what my question is, and if it's a question that you are too afraid to answer, you're welcome to fold.
Okay. There's only one question on my mind right now. If you want to deal me in. How do you play this game? It looked fun.
He smiles. A fair question. And what's yours?
Shu thinks for a moment, and goes, What were you playing for?
When?
When you lost a fairly large bet. Being the mouthpiece, I believe you said.
Good question. And mine shall be simple. He'll look at you. Father or mother, which one? And he'll look at Arthur. For you... He kind of looks at you for a bit. And then smiles. And then he kind of says, "Which type of dragon?"
Oh, should I just answer or?
No,
deals
not
the
yet.
cards.
Okay.
And if you both would please roll me a die plus your charisma check.
So.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh my god.
Throwing away that 20. Aw, yeah.
Time to learn a new game.
Yeah.
So, Arthur's cards are the best, even though he doesn't even know what he's doing.
Just royal flush.
Vic's cards beat yours a shoe.
No?
No.
Unless he has an invisible plus to him.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He has a +4. Sorry, I don't have a character sheet for him.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, he's got a high charisma.
So I only beat him by 2 or
You only
3.
beat him by 2. Yeah.
Damn.
Doesn't matter. You won. Damn beginner's luck. He'll look to Arthur first, and he'll say, "Well, shame too. I was wondering. Well, you play this game. It's simple." And he'll actually kind of explain the rules to you. It's very similar to poker.
Mm-hmm. But now he can play this with a shoe whenever we want.
And he actually explains it in a very simple way that's easy to understand.
That's fantastic. Arthur appreciates.
And then he'll look to a shoe. So, which was it?
She smiles for a bit. Father.
Interesting. Somehow I would have thought the other way around. Well,
She is grinning, mainly because she only asked which one was it, father or mother, and had no other specifics.
Cheeky.
and And then he leans back and he goes, "So, a father demon. I wonder if it can only be father demons. Well, is there anything else?"
No! And he's gonna get up and slam his hands on the table and go, "I don't know. My
You
mom
don't
is
know if there's anything.
my mom is black. My dad is blue. My brother is black. So I don't know."
Oh, silly boy. I was asking which one will be your mate.
What?
He grins.
Oh,
And then
I
turns
don't
to
know.
Shu. Anything else?
How am I supposed to know that?
No,
Can I see the
I
future?
have.
He's
have
gonna
many
try
more
squinting to see the future.
I truly do believe in luck. I have failed, and your secret is yours.
He nods. Well, I'm glad that you abide by the rules. Have a pleasant day. And he starts gathering the cards and shuffling them again.
As we walk out, Arthur's gonna make a comment. It's really hard to see when you squint your eyes like this.
And why are you squinting your eyes like that?
I want to see the future.
That's not how. Why would you think that's how you see the future? You can't even see what's in front of you.
You're right. As he walks into a wall. Anywho, that was cool. You guys don't need to follow me to the other shrine. I'm just gonna sit down and think to the dude man.
Have Marit and Kai still been talking to the secretary lady?
I mean, I'm assuming because
Yeah.
no one has
Yep.
come to grab them unless
Right.
they bugger off to
Cool,
who
I'm
knows
just making
where.
sure that's my head canon. I just wanted to make sure it was actual canon.
Mm-hmm. It's actual canon.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah, I'm imagining at this point, it's like, so what happened after the hallucinogenic mushrooms? You know,
I've never taken drugs.
yeah, but you know that the spores. I'm assuming those were hallucinogenic because you saw a rock troll?
A rock troll?
That's what you said.
Hang on, out of character. She said a rock gnome is her husband.
Yeah, no, I'm
Oh,
just
gotcha.
making stuff up.
Gotcha.
Screwing
I
with
thought-
them.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
and.
You gotta tell me when you're making stuff up. I don't understand.
I'm
Right,
just giving an example of like what they're talking about.
She goes, "Oh, sweetheart. I didn't take any drugs, and there was a rock troll. They live down below.
Below where?
The ground, obviously, where the drow are.
The drow were.
No, are.
Tilt's head.
Tilt's head, too.
Are there
Where we come from, we are always told that all of us, drow, left the Underdark. Are you saying that there are still some who stayed behind?
She'll pull down the neck of her shirt and show a large scar that runs from her collarbone down around her side. Well, this was given to me by a drow, no doubt about it. Not one from the tribal tundras like you. Different accent, different everything, and far nastier. I know they're supposedly just rumors, but I guarantee you, they're down there.
Did you only
Cut.
ever see that one?
At first, yes. But the number of bolts that hit us, there must have been dozens.
Kai will glance over to Orit.
He's just mulling it over deep in thought. Not all of us left. Why wouldn't they leave?
She's gonna kind of like warily give him a look that's like, ow.
she just ran into something trying to look at him. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry about that, sweetheart. Here, let me move that out of the way for you.
Thank you. I'm a little klutzy, I guess.
I'm sorry. I'm good.
I don't know why you're clutching that bag of 5 gold coins. You might want to put that in a pocket or something.
Oh, right. Kai will hold it up and look to Orit. I got a job, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Do you plan to
Mazel
always
tov.
keep it?
I mean, as long as we need it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, Kai's not gonna believe just some random loser from this old woman. Sorry. She's great. I love her. She's my favorite character, but if it's just one out of like a billion people, she's not gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is certainly something to mull over.
You don't.
Where
believe
is... well, I believe you in a sense, but to be honest,
me? It's
I
fine.
don't entirely know you.
Very few people do. I'll tell you what. We're going for coffee on Tuesday, aren't we?
Oh yes, I would
Oh,
hope
yes.
so. I do enjoy our time.
I'll bring you proof. Keepsake I took off of one of them.
I'd very much like to see that.
Fran, you have me intrigued. I look forward to our coffee on Tuesday.
Good. And congratulations on the job.
Thank you.
She
I've
nods.
never had an official job like this before.
Don't worry, you get used to it.
I mean, I'm sure
Brad
it'll be.
nods.
Right. Well, I guess we'll continue talking because our party has yet to return.
Yeah, where are they?
As you say that, we return.
Gambling!
So, Arthur, where did you go?
He's going to the temple, the area to worship Bahamut.
Gotcha. Much less fanfare there. Everything is trimmed in platinum, obviously. There's a huge, grand statue that was obviously made from magic of a massive platinum dragon. There don't seem to be any priests in there at the moment, but there are plenty of places for you to kneel and meditate or worship.
Yeah, he's not going to worship because he doesn't worship Bahamut.
Right, he doesn't
He's-
see it that way.
Yeah, he doesn't see it that way because Bahamut with the dragons is more like a hero,
Mm-hmm.
and so he's like kind of like talking to his uncle in Draconic,
Sure.
that kind of deal. Like, it's been so long since I've last talked, etc., 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 and he doesn't expect any answer or anything. He just wants to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just going to do that
and
for
you
a
do
while.
so in peace. There's no one else there, so you're able to do so in peace.
Okay.
Roll me a religion check.
Okay.
I already used your 20, so
Yeah, we'll have to see about that. Okay.
You talk and you talk and you talk, and the more you talk, the more content you feel.
Mhm.
As if somehow just talking about these things gives you a sense of peace or fulfillment.
which is good, because he did not feel good earlier. Tell you that for free.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Okay, so you all make your way back to the desk. And as you make your way back to the desk, welcome back. So, and she pulls out a sheet of paper and a pen. On a scale of 1 to 5, how did you find the cleanliness of the shrines?
Do we get... I mean, we didn't actually go into the shrines. Are you asking them, or are you asking us, Fran?
Them.
Okay, fair enough.
5?
Excellent, thank you. And then there's a little scritch and a scratch. Well then, I hope you have a pleasant day, and I will see you two on Tuesday.
See you then, Fran. I look forward to it.
Farewell.
She nods. And you guys depart the Temple of the Gods.
Sweet.
Where
That was
to,
nice.
Gumshoes?
What time is it?
In the day?
Yeah.
Mid to late afternoon.
We should probably have a good dinner and sleep.
I was gonna say, if it's getting like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock-ish, Kai might go meditate to rest.
Sure. Honestly, I think, I know we've been having slightly shorter sessions lately, but I think this would be a good place to end this session.
Okay.
And then pick this up next week.
Yeah.
Perfecto.
Maybe what we should say is, I know that we wanted to go to that inn where we started. Maybe we should say we spend our time grabbing our stuff from the Emerald Enclave and heading to the inn, so that at the beginning of next session we can be there. What do you guys think?
I'm down for that.
Sure.
Sure. I doubt that I would have kept anything there, in all honesty, but yeah.
I know that Arthur would have.
You might have left your cell phone charger. You never know.
Wait,
Well,
are
it's
we
a lightning
going?
cable too?
Are we grabbing stuff from the inn and going to the Emerald Enclave, or
No.
vice versa?
Vice
Vice
versa.
Vice versa.
Okay.
Because I remember you guys wanted to hang out in the inn.
Yeah, I want to support this local business that has been hit hard because of False Hydra.
Yeah, because of quote-unquote false Hydra. Not us.
because of COVID Hydra.
Oh god.
Ow, get out.
Wait. Don't date this video, please.
Too late! I did it!
Well, it's gonna be dated anyways. We're just releasing it. We don't release it late on a different day.
Yeah, but what if someone's like watching the VOD?
100 years from now, the historians will look at the sacred documents and they'll be like, what is this COVID they're referring to?
Quick, we must do
I
more
think
research.
there'll be enough sources.
Yeah. Alright,
Also,
anyways.
that would have been my
Who
response.
is Donald Trump? Oh, sorry.
Oh, Jesus. Let's end this session. Let's end this session.
All right, bye guys.
Bye-bye.
Take care, guys.
Good
Bye.
night.